No, you need the light. So, as promised this morning, we've got a Puma, the first one we've ever had in the shop. I haven't even opened the bonnet to have a look at it yet, but we're going to take out the transfer case because it's got a problem. We don't know really what it is. Somebody's had a go at it before. We've got all the bolts loosened out from underneath, but it's got sort of a funky diff lock lever that we're going to try and get out from inside. So that's the last job we're going to do. It's pretty much similar to a regular Defender, except the mountings for the transfer case are like a TD5. They're sort of welded onto the, or a 200 a Discovery 2, where they're welded onto the chassis. So it hasn't got that big cross member to fight with. So actually it's quite easy. I mean, we started at around about 8:30. It's 10:30 now, and we've got just about all the bolts out. So it's not too bad considering we haven't done one before. And yeah, so then we're going to go for a visit to see JP. We've got to strip the box down and find out what's wrong with it first. But JP set aside some time so that we can go and get this machined. Now, I think we'll take the camera down. That'll be fun, won't it? Anyway, we'll get this box out and we'll get it on the bench and we'll have a look at it. So we got the transfer case out. And as you can see down here, this is the fix they did in Germany. They just put some sealer on, but it's still leaking. It doesn't really fix it, and oops. So you can see where the oil's washed here. You can see where it's been washing away and washing away. So what we're going to do is going to strip this down. I can see they've put a seal in here, but again, it never leaks out of here. Oh, it leaks out of here. I was quite concerned about the length of bolts they'd put in. This looks like a factory stud at the bottom, which is good. And so we'll take this out and get this out and get that down to the machine shop, because you can't put RTV sealer on top of oil. That's the problem. It doesn't work, does it? It wastes the time. So let's pull it to bits. I might as well film it. See what else we found. Now, I was just saying there that we're going to take this apart in sort of large units, because I think the diff's okay. There's no need to take it all apart. Just wait a minute. Is she out there? Is she coming? Yeah. Oh, okay. I'll turn this. You can keep on. It doesn't matter. It's all right for me. No, they've got a funky switch on there now, so we're going to take that off.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
He expects that he never touch a transfer shaft, the transfer box, after he shows that on YouTube. But I think if he shows that on YouTube...
Yeah, if I get it on YouTube, they'll be all coming now from Germany.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you can link us on yeah.
Do you make it live or do you...
No, I don't do anything live because I swear too much.
Yeah.
No, I don't do much. Do you know something? I don't really know how it works.
I can't do live because I use so much dirty words.
Well, that's it. It's the same with me, you know. Innuendos and things like that. So let's take this front housing off.
Mike, can we today evening top up our tank?
Yeah, we'll just drop the car down.
Yeah.
We'll just drop the car down.
Can we here schlafen, yeah?
Yeah. No, you're going to camp in Rawson.
So we covered our plane.
So I'm hoping all the differential doesn't need recalibrating and setting. It shouldn't do. They're all very much the same. It's just that I don't have any spare ratio ones in. And you can see how they strengthened up the casing. Mm-hmm. See, that's an old one. Mm-hmm. It's very similar, but there's certain little parts that's different.
Das hätte schon lange sein können, ne? Dass ihr wahrscheinlich der vorher schon so, bevor wir nach Norden Skandinavien, da haben die nur rumgepusht.
Nee, sie haben die Richtung gewechselt, aber das hat nicht gereicht. Und Hugo hat
I hope they're not talking about me.
Auch nicht, der hat zu tun.
Okay.
No, it's alright, I was only joking.
Okay.
If I should hold something,
No,
then
it'll just
because
fall
I
off.
don't want to.
No, see the oil's coming out, the rest of the oil, so.
I don't want to grizzle between you and the.
No.
Because I hate it.
All these things usually come out in big units, if you see what I mean. So it's kind of easy to work on.
Thank you.
Jo, Spaß, danke.
Oh, I should have checked the differential lights and get it out. Right, now we need a 13. 13, where did I put that? Oh, okay. 13.
Oh, I'm making a screenshot of my.
What?
I hate it.
Screenshot?
Yeah, I have a small button with a screenshot.
Oh, okay.
And this button goes everywhere. And sometimes it is.
Big gun. They're really tight. You get it okay?
You talk about Pinzgauer with the guy
Oh yeah, Mittner.
where we living.
Right.
Or where we have had lived. There's a workshop, Landro. Workshop. They go every year to the supercar park. And he has 10 or 12 Pinzgauer.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Must be a glutton for punishment.
Yeah. He has 2 work and 10 are spare part cars, and they stand around in the street. It's quite funny.
I used to sell them here in Canada.
Really?
Yep. But they all sort of rusted away.
Yeah, the cars.
Oh, really nice. That's why we put everything in plastic bags so we know where everything goes. We'll take this unit off and then we can take the base stand off. And they're really easy to get to bits. The bigger pain in the backside is cleaning. Cleaning up all the parts. It's not too bad these days, because like I say, they all come apart as units. One of these days I'm going to get myself a good gun. Get out of there. No matter how much you drain the oil, you can have it draining for ages, it still comes out. Look at it. Is that them all? Yeah. Oh,
No, that's one. Since we arrived in Canada, I fill up 1 liter.
Pardon?
Since we arrived in Canada, I fill up 1 liter oil.
Oh, 1 litre, oh. That's pretty good for 100, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, where's all my containers gone?
You have fun.
I will. Sure. That's that. Next we have to undo the screw from here.
Oh.
Yes, they've done some subtle little changes on these things. Like this used to be a flat, a screw that used to screw all the way in, and if you tighten it up too much, what the hell size is that? Oh, if you tighten it up too much, you could over tighten the ball.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Wait a minute. I'm going to use an impact on it. Yeah, you could over tighten them.
I hate these
Mm.
because they often go bad.
Yeah, they're round off inside.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh.
That's not too bad, is it? No, I'll tell you what, leave it on there because we won't need it again. Magnet.
Ah.
Sorry, get it out.
Oh.
There's a good ball in there as well. Yeah, but saves dropping them on the floor, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's that. Right. Next thing.
That's
We'll take the plate off. Yeah, they seem to love RTV sealer and everything. Yeah. I'm not sure if this has been a part before. I'm not sure. It's hard to say. Did you buy the car new or?
Yeah.
Oh, you bought it new.
Yeah. We bought it new and up
Because
to...
there's like there's sealer all over the here. Look. It's supposed to have an O-ring in it. Unusual.
But we don't open it before.
No.
We bought it and 11 years we don't have problems.
No.
Nothing. Really nothing. Brakes. Yeah.
It's what we call the 11-year itch.
Yeah.
All the problems come at once.
Exactly. And then we start our trip. And before I make them the steaming, I said I want to have it fixed before I go. And I don't have an own workshop.
Mm.
But I give it to the workshop and say, make it please. And then I will see what happens. And yeah, then we start. All worked fine, and in Norway we lost 4 liter oil
Alright.
from the engine.
Oh, from the engine?
Yeah.
Well, that's normal. That's undercoating. That's what they use for rust proofing.
Yeah, sure.
So they must have known you were in Norway with salt and things like that.
No, it was in Finland.
Oh, Finland, oh.
Minus 20 degree, and the guy from the workshop said, call. Said, no, it's okay here. It's normal.
Oh, yeah.
They freeze and they spit off the oil. And I don't find the leakage. Never. Yeah.
Because the expansion and contraction of the metal. Could be, yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
So which other countries do you go to?
We started in Germany, Poland, Litauen, Letland, Estland. Then we go to Finland.
Right.
From Finland we go to Norway, Sweden, Denmark, Germany.
Right.
And then we make a stop in Germany for 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Then my father's and parents-in-law. And after that we go to Austria, Switzerland, Italy, Switzerland, France, Spain, Portugal and back.
Oh, it's a good trip.
Yeah. And then we come to Canada. But I think as we lost the 40 oil,
It was what, sorry?
as we lost the 4 liter oil in Finland, then we got some damages because as we come back our cooling system will have some malfunctions.
Right, so now we need to take this pin out. In order to get the differential out, we need to take this front piece off. Right, I'll just dry my hands off a bit. We'll need to get a punch out. Yeah, looking good inside.
Okay.
Looking good. It's nice and clean. Well, it should be because it's been flushed with oil. But
I can't see so much because I need my glasses.
oh, it doesn't matter. I'll describe it to you. It's just oily. It's just oily in there. Now, wait a minute.
And then we started in South Germany, in Bavaria. We must stop 3 weeks to change the EGR.
Change there.
The EGR cooler.
Oh, okay.
Then then we changed the Zylinderkopfdichtung, the gasket sealing,
Right.
and the water pump. And that takes 3 weeks complete.
Were you waiting for parts or?
We're waiting for parts because it happens every day on Tuesday.
You should be here trying to get parts. Here, parts are terrible. You know, it costs so much money to ship things across now. It's just eye-watering. You know, like people say, oh, you get it really cheap in UK. Yeah, no, you're in the UK, not here.
You got it not cheaper. No, some parts you got cheaper in Germany. And some parts you must order in Great Britain.
Yeah, I know it's. The other week I put a new cross member on the 110, you know, the rear cross member. They charged £850 $850 Canadian for shipping. And people say, oh, you should buy one here, make one here. And I said, well, it's easy to say that, but when it comes to making the cross member and getting everything to line up, it's not so easy. Right, I'm going to pop this through.
There's an O-ring, but
Yeah, I bought a new pin. Fortunately, in my last order, I got a pin, a new pin. So we're not too concerned about that if the pin's worn.
I've such thing I have complete for all oil stuff.
Right.
And yeah, but I don't have so much to bring with me because it makes not really sense.
Right, we've got to. I'm just going to go and get a big tight cable tie because we've got to keep these bearings together. It's nice if we can keep them in one piece. So I'm going to turn this one like this. Slide that out. Yeah, see, look, silicone.
Yeah.
We'll put a cable tie in between here. And keep those bearings with those races, if you see what I mean. So we know that they're matched together, so we don't have to replace them. A lot of people, when they take parts apart, if you see what I mean, replace absolutely everything. They usually don't need to, they're pretty good. Right, so now there you go, now you saw how it comes apart, now you put it back together. So what we can do now we've got the casing, we're going to clean the casing up.
Yeah.
And where's that pin? Where's that pin? Yeah, you can see where they've put a mountain of sealer on it. That's not going to do much, is it?
Yeah, it's not. To work a little bit.
Doesn't take much. I'm going to take those O-rings out. I'm just going to try the shafting because we might put a new shaft. I don't know, we'll see, it depends. I don't think that shaft's worn, but what it's polished, but it's not. It doesn't look worn. I could put a new one in, I suppose. I've got one. While we're here, you know. They go square. The O-rings go square. Damn, they've got so much silicone on everywhere. They must have taken this pin out. Well, they put.
I think so, yeah.
Wait a minute, I'm just going to go to the wire brush and brush this lot out. So let's try the pin. No, it doesn't feel that bad. You can't feel any play on it. Sometimes they're really bad, but I mean, oh yeah, no, you can feel it. I've got you, break clean, so watch your eyes. Where did my blow go? Just a minute. Yeah, you can see you can feel it. There's a lip on there.
Yeah.
So we put a bush in it. Yep. So, I suggest, well, it's nearly lunchtime, so what we'll do is we'll clean this off, we get it all cleaned up nice, and then we'll go and take it down and see what he says. Because that'll be a surprise, because if we can get a start on it this afternoon, it'd be brilliant. I'm going to check all these shafts and make sure these are okay, but I think for the next hour or so we're going to spend some time cleaning and getting all this silicone off. And
we have in toilet?
Pain in the arse. We might have to change that seal because when I take it out, like I say, we'll take it right down to a nice finish, polished, and then it's nice to put back together again instead of being like that. So let's get these parts cleaned up and we'll be back.